So this is a stalk of wheat where I've removed the grains of wheat from. And these are what the grains look like when they have their outer coating on it. Now, in order to get the wheat out and to make it useful, I have to remove the grains from the outer wrapping, the chaff. And so in order to do this, I rub it. Now, mechanically, this is done with something called threshing machine, where they take it and they pound it. And the pounding causes the dry outer layer to fall off and leave the wheat kernel, the actual wheat seed. And then I am setting the wheat aside in one little bowl, and that little bowl is full of the chaff. Now, if it were a windy day, I could shake it like this, and because the chaff is so much lighter, it would tend to fly away. But because it's a still day, I have to separate it by hand and pick out the individual little wheat seeds from the chaff. Now, as I said, if the wind were blowing, it would do almost all of the work for me. I'd still have to thresh it, get it separated. But that, as I said, is just a process of rubbing or crushing. And so, yep, there it just popped out. This one, there it popped out. So the threshing part is not that difficult. It's just separating. Now, there are two ways that you can separate the wheat. You can separate it by density because, as I said, the chaff is lighter, and in a wind, it'll blow away. Or you can separate it by size, because the wheat is smaller. So of course, if you have those little chaff bits, they'll fall through with the wheat, and so you'll have to separate out those. But it's not that difficult to do, because once again, set up a fan, get a little bit of wind going, and then all of a sudden the chaff is gone and you're left with good wheat.